Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Game 3 of the LOHL quarterfinals. Rutgerhauer Arena Place is absolutely buzzing for the first Omnishambles game of the season. At home. I'm Douglas Rafferty along with Jerry Kelly. Jerry, after the comments made in the media by the Omnishambles brass and the threats by Biff Lannon, what can we expect from this matchup tonight?
I think we can expect more drama. It would certainly be good for the garbage 24-hour news outlets to cover. The return of Chunky Osborne to the lineup after being headshotted by Ayatollah Abstrider is going to be a big boost for the Omnishambles.
You don't think we may see some retribution against Ayatollah Abstrider for the hit on Osborne?
If not from the players, then from me. I'll land one right on that punk's kisser in the parking lot if he doesn't leave the ice with a busted lip.
Truer, more chauvinist words have never been spoken. The Blades obviously not going to be satisfied having lost home ice advantage. They'll try and wrest it back tonight. Matthews over Schofield, cleaned out by Timmy Mobile! Timmy Mobile just threw a hit!
Oh my God!
Timmy Mobile just threw a hit! The sky is falling! Matthew can't move it in a long shot! Batted aside by backup. Konachev in the corner. I'm still thinking about that hit. Timmy Mobile of all people.
He's growing up before your very eyes, and it popped off his helmet.
Dean Schofield is never going to live that down.
He'll be lucky to live at all if Biff Lannon has anything to say about it.
Speaking of, here he comes, past the remains of Dean Schofield's pride. Matthews is offsides and will get a whistle.
Timmy Boatmeal. What a guy. Can we see this hit again? Folks, this is a guy who threw a grand total of 0 hits in the regular season and only took 16. Kablooey! If there's any impact that ever epitomized the word kablooey, it's that one.
Schofield may have crushed his skull on the ice. Seems to be okay. Chunky Osborne to take the draw now. Tied up, hurl, quick shot is saved by Dan Brisket. Forrest Canone wheels it out up ahead to Keaton, who is lit up by Chunky Osborne. All the Omnishambles getting into the action now. Out in front, Asplin is stopped by backup, who gets rid of it. Pispin up now to Sloppies. Rister, saved by the Dan Brisket. Let's go to ice level. Here's our correspondent, Ken Struggle. I took a wrong turn off of Route 5 and I've ended up at the Omnishambles practice rink. Nobody's around, of course, because it is closed. It's really dark and shadows look very scary and I want to go home. Thank you, Ken. You lead a very uninteresting life. Keeping it up high. Shot by Peltla, dead into the corner.
I'm hearing Upper Deck is already printing cards of Timmy Boatmeal lighting up Dean Schofield.
Deflected in front by Grabs and it goes wide. Olafson gives it up to his opposite number 6. Kodachev. From the point it got through. The Dan Brisket saw it last second and made the pad save. Sloppy's the Bugs. Bugs off the blocker. Fought for it in the corner. It comes out to Seizure. To Peltola, save by the Dan Brisket. It slides out again, and he will cover.
The Dan Brisket picking up right where he left off in Game 2. It could easily be 2 or 3-0 by this point. Cross-ice pass, the shot is so hard he can't catch it cleanly, but hey, a save is a save.
The Dan Brisket was such a good netminder for St. Ethel's Catholic University, and his hockey grades were so good, that the Atlanta Thrashers tried to draft him in their inaugural season in '99, but he was 5 days younger than the cutoff date. So the Thrashers had him kidnapped and stored him in an age-accelerating vat of polyburemic acid. After 5 days, he would be 18 in time for draft day. Dan Brisket escaped and reported the operation to the authorities. He wrote a book on this ordeal called Thrashnapped, which made him so much money that he was set for life, which is why he chose this league instead of the NHL, so he could punk on lesser skilled players. And in front of Matthews, saved by his counterpart Johnny Backup. Some worthless mound of flesh carries the puck out of the zone and fires.
Whoa!
Saved by the Dan Brisket.
I didn't know Violeur was capable of knowing which net was the right one to shoot on. Maybe he isn't, maybe he just got lucky. The Dan Brisket's taut dumper knocking the net off its pegs there.
I'd buy that for $1. Nothing, halfway through the first. We've had 2 scoreless first periods in this series thus far. Will we see a third? Unknown. Up the left wing side. Cuts in, backhand, saved by backup. It comes around behind to Asplin. Asplin around in front, shot! He scores! Asmus Asplin makes it 1-0 Blades. The Valor Field Arena has been christened with the champagne of goal scoring.
This second line has really been getting it done for the Blades so far in this series. Keaton, Canone, Asplin. Canone ties up Bugs and picks Kornichev as it comes across, and Asplin just outweights them. Great all-around play. Photograph that and put it next to your grandma's urn.
Jerry, Valor Field is very upset here. Take a listen. I think I heard a child ask for the peeling of nerve endings.
It's 1-0. What are they so upset about? At least it wasn't Vile Lurd.
Baudouin skies it in. Kornichev there to defend. Bugs rings it around. Picked up Aglopoulos. Quick save by backup. He was ready for that one. Talk about the second line. The third line has been putting on good pressure on the Omnishambles as well.
Yeah, there's less skill here, but more physicality and strength, as we saw with the second Blades goal in Game 2. And like we saw when they made that pyramid out of cheese wheels at the LOHL talent show. You really had to be there. It was amazing. There was, bricks of brie, wedges of Wensleydale. It was an amazing sight.
Keaton in the corner. Schofield, glove save Johnny backup, and he will cover again.
And of course, there was the pyramid of cheese wheels collapsing into the audience. It took 4 hours and a few Amish clans to get everyone out of the cheese calamity. Did you know that night was the first time someone ever had their femur broken by cheese? It was the first time, and second time, and third time.
Face off won by Osborne. Paul Hurl scoots up the left side boards, head fakes and fires. Save Dan Brisket, and it looked like Olsen almost put that one into his own net. What a disaster that would have been. Here's Ab Strider. You can hear the boos raining down on him from the crowd for injuring Osborne last game. Landon comes in with speed. Matthews on the far side. Good stick check by Carl Bugs, who is known for his hands. My goodness! Bucher gets catapulted away from the boards by an unseen force.
He just shot out of there.
Jerry, is this force benevolent or evil?
I'll have a ghost hunting team down there before sunrise. We'll get to the bottom of this.
I'm looking to the refs now. They have no idea. They're completely oblivious to the poltergeistic presence in the corner of the rink. Hot Sloppies is going to take a slashing penalty, but that is the least of his concerns. The rule book, I believe, has no standing ordinance on the presence of restless spirits and lost souls. So we may just have to play this game until it's over or until someone gets possessed. Jerry, you okay? Scared at all?
I'm a little rattled. I'd probably check in on Mr. Puker down there and see if he's started whispering curses or projectile vomiting. Seems to be okay, just ugly.
We'll keep an eye out for any signs of possession. Unfortunately, the league has no salaried exorcism spotters among its staff, or anyone else really, so they may be on their own down there.
Those brave souls.
Helmer fires cat-like reflexes from backup. Asplin. To Helmer. Again try! Saved by backup. Helmer's really putting in the work despite being like 70 years old. Omnishambles clear. Schofield is boarded by Sanavori, and the Blades bench is up in arms over that hit.
No idea why that wasn't called, Doug. Saw the numbers all the way, didn't let up.
Hispanen tonks it off the head of Schofield. Wonder if he meant to do that to give the old Chrome Dome a bit of the old how you do with the what for. Matthews takes it up now. Given a lot of space by Lurg, he fires! Back up his positioning, again solid, and he'll get snowed by Canone and Hanks. The Omnishambles don't like that. Tempers are heating up here. Folks, if you found yourself around people who have flaring tempers all the live-long day, then just tell them to cool it. It works all the time if you have a high enough charisma. Now, usually it's not revealed until afterwards, but you can still tell everyone around you to cool it, as made famous by Cool Hendrick. Bugs rockets it out of the zone, and Schofield caught that one before it hit him in the schnoz.
He is tired of taking beatings this game. I wonder if Carl Bugs did that on purpose.
Keaton right in front, sent wide. What a chance.
Do you think it's the spirit that made him do it?
In the corner?
No, Doug, in my fridge. Yes, the corner.
Well, could be. We haven't seen evidence to the contrary.
That's true.
Bugs sent it up to Seizure.
What was that?
Seizure slides on by.
What was that?
Behind the net, gets sent flying by Keaton. Duster Keaton has 9 kids. He knows how to put a fool in timeout. Blades regrouping, now 10 seconds left in period 1. One last push for the Blades, but it's intercepted by the Omnishambles. Bugs with one last shot, saved by the Dan Brisket, and we'll have one more face-off before the period's over. Are your guys going to be able to look at that corner at intermission?
They're drugging security to get their equipment into the building now.
Good man.
Carl Bugs looks high.
2 seconds left. One by Boudreaux. Proof to Nasruddin. His shot is blocked away. And that will do it for 1. Well, stay tuned, everyone. We may have an exorcism special for you before the second period starts. Tune in to see what horrors of the supernatural await our intrepid ghost hunters as they banish demons from the corner boards. Yeah, it's 1-0. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1-0 Blades as we start the second period of Game 3. We've got an update for you on the Spectre and the southeasterly corner boards. Our paranormal investigation team has confirmed that it refers to itself as Tepesh the Destroyer, but double exposing some photographs of the site reveal that it is actually Ribbit Tomlinson, a coal miner who died of pneumonia around these parts in 1966. Guess he's got nothing better to do than haunt a hockey rink.
Well, it's not like the scope of a coal miner's sense of fun is very large.
Very true. Fortunately, nobody seated in that end of the ring has felt any discomfort, cold sweats, or impending senses of existential dread. One boy did say that he was upset, but it was because his parents are divorcing. It's completely unrelated to Tepesh the Destroyer. Dan Brisket with 3 quick right side saves. He at least looks like a man possessed so far in this game, Jerry. Comes down low to Boatmeal, another save by the Dan Brisket.
Yep, after letting in that leaky goal to basically seal Game 1, he has shut the door, stopping over 5,000 shots since then. What an unlucky bounce off Dean Schofield, who takes another puck to the body. He has certainly been taking his lumps this game, but the Dan Brisket bails him out.
Osborne versus Keaton. 2 second-line centers go at it there.
I think he's wincing because Violurg is so close to him.
Abstrider carries it out ahead to Canone. Breaking with Asplin. Lines and fires! Hard shot. That one stung back up. He's wincing as Violurg carries it back up the ice.
I'm surprised he didn't go into cardiac arrest. That was a terrible shot.
I think it was a dump-in, Cherry. Hurl now. Coming away with it now, up the boards to Asplin.
Really appreciate Paul Hurl getting his hands dirty in the corner there.
To Keaton, look out! Pop Sloppy's absolutely leveled him.
Beautiful shoulder to chest. Beautiful.
Shot Olafson, save, back up. Duster Keaton standing 6'3", 217 pounds. Sloppy's at 5'9", 183, and he got the best of him.
Perfectly timed step up by Sloppy's there. Textbook body check.
Osborne, headmans it to Hurl, look out! It deflected onto the bench right into Steven Nasruddin's face. Oh no, another male model for the Omnishambles has their bread and butter damaged by a rogue biscuit.
It really is too bad. They say hockey players are all really attractive, and if the models on the Omnishambles start leaving the rinks with bent noses, that average is gonna go way down.
First line's out there now for both squads. Bugs, soft pass to Boatmeal, Landon intercepts, 3-on-2. Landon draws Bugs, centered. Good defensive stick by Konachev to save the day. McGurvis and now Konachev just got lit up by Puker behind the play. No call. Oh my, what a mean hit that was, and Konachev is woozy on the ice.
Kiwi Puker just absolutely tattooed Daniel Konachev, and he didn't have the puck. Look, he chicken winged him. Elbow out. I don't know if he got the head or not, but that's interference. It might be a check to the head. The league's got to look at that. That is a bad hit by Puker.
We play 5-on-5. Aglopoulos carries.
I'd be terrified if I was him, having to stare down gloves.
Aglopoulos headed off by Bugs, and Yogan swoops in. Back to the point, Schofield, wrister deflection, score! Tom Hanks makes it 2-0, and the crowd is royally peeved.
Well, morally bankrupt or not, the Blades deserve this goal. This is just good offensive pressure. Good play by Schofield to get the puck to the net, and Tom Hanks with a perfect redirection. And the Omnishambles better be careful here. They're drawing at the refs. A few players are shouting in their faces. They're obviously upset about the hit on Osborne in Game 2 and now the hit on Konachev, and neither were called. They just got to turn that frustration into goals. They have to realize that they absolutely cannot kill the referee. They have to be better than Biff Lane.
Halfway through regulation, and the Omnishambles have not yet given the home crowd a goal to cheer for. Puker fires. That stung Bugs and is definitely whacked away by Sanavori to clear. Abstrider recovers, tailed by McGurvis, and he is creamed! And that's going to be a penalty. The Omnishambles tempers get the better of them, and they'll go shorthanded, and Valor Field is incensed. Matthews down the left-hand side, and thundered off the puck by Bugs. And now we'll get a whistle.
Not a good penalty for Herbers McGerbers to take, but, yeah, I don't have much sympathy for Ayatollah Abstrider here after his bad hit on Chunky Osborne. See you in hell, kid.
Jerry, that's really harsh. We're supposed to be professional.
This isn't Reservoir Dogs, Doug. I'm a man. I'm a human. I got hot blood going through me.
Elmer's wrister deadened by Osborne, and he'll clear. Blades now pressured by the penalty killers, who are juiced up after these calls did not go their way.
Well, this calls for the standard means of disapproval. Firebombing.
Puker. And the flock of bluebirds migrating south are flying over his head right about now. Shoved down from behind by Seizure. Keaton looking. Man Helmer fires. Score! Alfred Lord Helmer! And the game has been blown wide open.
Boy, this goal is almost identical to the first goal of the series from Carl Buggs. Keaton, with his great vision, stops up and feeds it to Helmer, who goes to a soft spot in the D and just wires it. No chance for backup there.
Duff McInnes is looking around on the O's bench for another goalie to apparently replace Johnny Backup, but they don't have one. Will's catfish was caught and eaten. And he seems to realize that now, and he's crying. The coach is crying. He's crying. The coach is crying. The players are beat up, and the arena is going ballistic. Copies of The Cat in the Hat are being thrown onto the ice. It's pandemonium.
You know what's causing this, don't you?
Tepesh.
Come the third period, we'll have to exercise him once and for all.
McGerber's dancing away from Abstrider, sends it down low. Bowmill there, comes around, lift checked at the last second by Hanks. Here's Canone coming up. Look at the Omnishambles. They have no fight left in them. Canone centers, blocked away by Turrison. Nearly given up there, but it comes out to Sanavori. Sanavori just waits. Pass to no, he keeps it to himself to Boatmeal. Blocked by Lettuce Matthews. Matthews carries it up the ice uncontested again.
They're either completely gassed or they've given up.
Olafson to Matthews. Just shanked it on the backhand.
I'm leaning towards giving up.
Give away a Glumpolis. Just sent wide. Backup was caught napping.
Poor Johnny Backup. He's not getting any help today.
Omnishambles regroup now. It's Musel to Nazardine. Left wing number 24 has a lane. In. Shoots. Save off the glove by the Dan Brisket. Omnishambles play the cycle game now. Gotta get a comeback started. Turson broke his stick. Woodruff blew from the corner. Out to Buggs. Drive, blocked aside. Woodruff blew with it again. Sends it back to the point. Carl Buggs. Buggs with the most angry teleport I've ever seen. Must be a full moon tonight.
No, but Saturn is in retrograde.
You don't really believe in astrology, do you?
Such a Libra way of saying that.
Baseman launches it in. Boudreaux Plouffe there to pressure, but he has no help, and Schofield can easily send it out. Blades on the attack. Puker in the corner. Kick pass to nobody. 90 seconds left in the period, a period that has been absolutely brutal to the Omnishambles. Not that the guys in white minded all that much.
What is he doing?
Weiler does some kind of shimmy with the puck before firing it on goal. That was his second shot on the correct goal, Jerry.
Well, a broken clock is still right twice a day. And a broken, sad little man can still shoot on the right net twice, too.
3-0 Blades, second period almost over. Mercifully so for the O's. Buggs fires! Misses the net for the umpteenth time, it seems. Grapp sends it to the front. Nobody got in front of Abstrider to receive the pass. Arson out of Boss.
Crap, how am I going to pay those investigators?
Final seconds of the second period.
I have drachmas.
Boss curls inside but gives it up to Seizure, and that will do it.
Do they take shekels, do you think?
All right, it's time. Let's go exercise Tepesh the Destroyer. What do you got, Jerry?
Garlic, EMF reader, a wooden stake, a Bible, a crucifix, a DOS projector, and that's about it. I boomed them from security. They lifted them off my PI, guys.
Okay, folks. Pray to your gods. Let's go, Jerry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have exercised Tepesh as part of a thrilling adventure this Friday night. We read some scripture, sprinkled some salt, burned some property, and Tepesh is no more.
We got champagne in the booth.
Don't tell them that. Yes, we have some refreshments up here in Section 406 to celebrate our occult odyssey.
Ooh, nice.
But now the Omnishambles find themselves in a whole save on Konachev by the Dan Brisket.
Bigger than the one we just threw Tepesh into. Hey-oh!
Hey-oh!
Let's see that shot again. Omnishambles just getting no luck. This puck goes behind the netminder and doesn't roll in somehow. Tough break for Konachev, but at least he seems none the worse for wear after that hit by Puker. That's really fortunate. If there's going to be any hope, they gotta get one now.
Bispinen fires, it's blocked. Sloppies! Pat saved by the Dan Brisket.
Well, that's it. It's all over.
Schofield takes it himself, gets into some trouble now, but the Omnishambles can now break it out.
Where is Lurg? That's his position. Where is he?
Dumped in deep by Canon. Keaton takes Lurg to the corner.
Keep him there. Just hold him there where he can't do any harm. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Lurg to Osborne. To Bispinen.
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the real reason the Omnishambles are losing is because they didn't eat their Wheaties this morning.
Well, since we exercised the team, oh my goodness! Chunky Osborne just obliterated Dean Schofield! Schofield is taking a mauling today. Canon! Score! It's 4-0 Destruction Bay!
Well, that's another glass for me. Doug?
No, thanks. It's... what the hell. Cheers.
You can see Canon, he really wanted to gore this goal. So he really shot that thing into the net. If he shot it any harder, it would count as 2 goals. But that can't happen. That's illegal. Or is that just what big hockey wants you to think?
Ever since we exercised Ribbit Tomlinson, a.k.a. Tempest the Destroyer, things really seem to have calmed down.
They have, Doug. The arena feels a lot less hostile, a lot more calming and warm. Though I may be severely inebriated.
Matthews through the circle. Into the front, blocked. And Matthews gets suplexed by Johnny Backup. A little bit of a slewfoot there if my eyes don't deceive me. Boatmeal 3 abreast of the attacking line.
Breast.
Boatmeal shoots, saved by the Dan Brisket, who hasn't seen much action in the last 10 or so minutes of playing time. Not that he cares with this lead.
Let's see what happened to Matthews. He comes in and, wham! Looks like Konachev actually just raised the shoulder into his chest and forklifted him off the ice. Great hit from the little guy. You know what? The Omnishambles are gonna win. No, they are. Mark my words. I am not sober enough for reality to give me the courtesy of being ring predictable.
Perhaps pressured by 2 or 3 blades, loses it. Nazardine just kind of watches it drift by like his hopes of taking a series lead. Oh, but here he comes with newfound vigor, and he gives it away. Great.
You still got, you can't get the word for that in the loud.
Asplund centered in front. Seizure with good defensive posture there, and he is thundered by Keaton. He tried to turn away from the hit, but still got the worst of it. Blades recovering in the D zone, content to just kill the clock.
Welcome back. Mark my words. You can't slew footless, Matthews. You can't do that. He's a cool dude.
Canon in with speed. Shot blocked by Nazardine. Seems very unlikely, Jerry.
Cooler than your mom.
Up to Nazardine. God-awful pass taken by Canon. This second line has been everywhere for the Blades tonight. Canon. Back to Schofield. Fires. Is blocked. Strong stuff. Is this champagne?
No, it's Everclear. Always mix the two up.
Are you kidding me? Rolled to the front. It's sick away. Osborne shoots. Incredible save by the Dan Brisket. Jerry, I can't be drunk on air. Oh, man, I'm going to lose my job. I'm going to lose my job when I should have gotten a promotion for banishing a freaking demon.
There's the Dan Brisket. He's been real good. Real good. Do lemons go with, you know what? I have a flask here of 250 proof alcohol. It's called Forever Clear. I'm saving this for OT.
There won't be an overtime?
Bet on it?
If the Omnishambles force overtime, I will chug that entire flask of 250 proof alcohol.
Deal.
All right. Timmy Boatmeal. Now Bugs, then Konachev. But there won't be an overtime.
Watch.
They can't even enter the offensive zone. See?
By the end of the night, I will be right. And you, Douglas, will be the GOAT.
Bugs chasing it down in his own zone. 8 minutes left to go in a game that will definitely not have an overtime. McGerbers takes it wide. Over the shoulder, Sanavori. No one can get a shot. The Dan Brisket will cover up.
All it takes to tie it up is 4 shots. 1, 2, 4.
Truly a great mind at work. Back to Lurga, shot! Blocked again! Back in, McGerbers! Go save Dan Brisket! Carried to safety by Weiselberg and Biff Lannon. Lannon waits. Shoots, and it's a save by Johnny Backup. Just over 6 minutes remaining. Lurg with the puck. Sullies it with his presence. Pass to Peltola. Head fakes, steps inside, a shot saved by the damn Brisket.
Nobody knows where the river flows. I can't feel my feet.
Stay with me, Jerry. We don't want to miss your wonderful comeback.
Yes.
Wonderful comeback. It's a shot, blockered away by the damn Brisket. Goes again there, rebound, score!
It's begun.
Chunky Osborne!
Comeback time.
Oh, what a story for Chunky Osborne, eh?
Yep, that loser Strider almost takes his head off last game, and he returns tonight and scores the first goal of a 4-goal comeback. He may have more in the tank, but do I have more in the bottle?
No, the Omnishambles still need 3.
No, it's empty.
But they might be able to make it respectable. They can probably walk out if you're trailing 2-1 in the series.
Never say die, Doug.
Chunky Osborne was listed as a game-time decision for Game 3. I'm sure the medical staff is very glad to have had him in the game, even if his brain is melting out the sides of his ears. Konachev over to Bugs. Bugs head mans to McGurbers. McGurbers with a step. McGurbers fires, score!
What did I say?
What did I say?
Come back! Come back! It's comeback time!
The captain pulls them to within 2!
It's comeback time! Come back! Come back! Come back! Come back! Near side snipe! The best I've ever seen! Dan Brisket sucks! Hold on to your butts, Rutgerhauer! The Omnishambles are alive!
It can't be! It can't be! The Omnishambles have never come back from a 4-0 deficit in their existence, let alone the playoffs. Boatmeal! Sanavori off the post! That close to a 1-goal game! McGurbers fighting for it now with Matthews. He lost it there in front. Bodies flying everywhere. McGurbers and Dan Brisket lead it. Couldn't left it high enough. It squirts around. McClellan sends it back. McGurbers pressured there. That's a Konachev. Bumps away. He scores.
Let's go!
Oh my God!
Come back!
What? I was right. I was right. Yeah, baby. Oh my God! Sweet land of liberty! Sweet land of liberty is 4-3. Listen to this crowd. 100 seconds to go, and they can still tie it up. Oh my God! Oh my God! Bugs stood up at the line by the defense. Konachev, the goal scorer, wheeling fires.
Oh my God!
Saved by Dan
Oh
Brisket.
my God!
1 minute left in the game. The Gerbers, Bugs blocked by Boatmeal in front. That may have been going in. Dennis Matthews gets a breather. Then to Abstrider. Headman's at the Landon, look out! Landon can't break out. Pinned by Bugs. Bugs is all over the place. He comes away with it now. The pass. It's behind Earl. A foot race now. And Schofield will win it. 36 seconds left. We're standing up in here. The crowd's standing up in here. Even the quadruple amputees are standing up. It's a miracle. McGurbers can't get it. Schofield with it now. The Omnishambles can't pull their goalie. Send it down low. Retreat by Bugs. Bugs. Let me catch my breath. Oh. Oh my God. Carl Bugs with 13 seconds left. Has a lane. Fires. Blockered away.
Come
It's
on.
over there. Dishes to Abstrider. Back to Elmer. Time ticks away and that will do it. I don't have to drink the booze.
No!
Well, Jerry, that was a very exciting effort by the Omnishambles, but they can't be satisfied by their overall effort in this one.
They can't, Douglas. They just couldn't get enough sustained pressure through the first 50 or so minutes of the game, but they can't let that weigh them down. They have until Sunday to mentally reset, get healthy, get rested, and come out strong to see if they can tie this series back up.
A valiant effort at the end of the game by the Omnishambles. Shots were 14-2 for them in the third, but they came up just short. We'll see you there at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for Game 4 between the Blades and Omnishambles. That's all for Game 3. Blades 4, Omnishambles 1 less than 4. Good night, everybody.